Okay, here's some clips from today's shoulders and tricep workout. Starting off with hammer press. I actually did some other little light warm-up stuff, but I just started filming here for hammer press. This is 4 plates aside plus a 10 added on the inner handle. I believe I got 7 reps here on my last blast, and this is the start of my winter blast. And just right around the same strength I ended my last blast with, so I'm really excited to see what kind of numbers I'll be able to put up, because I was expecting to be at least a rep or two below my previous. And even worse, I thought I had another rep in me. You can see my left arm. I'm really struggling with left shoulder problems. So I was a little upset after that set because I was sure I had that last rep if it wasn't for that left shoulder. You see me get out of the chair. I've got some hip problems also, but I guess that's what comes with 25 years of lifting. So since I was a little frustrated with that previous set, I dropped down to 3 plates aside and decided I was going to get 20 reps no matter what. And the no matter what in the case of this set is some sloppy reps towards the end where I'm really kind of almost bouncing them off the bumper plates. But I did get the 20 reps. So overall, I considered it a good workout after that. And if you follow the way I train, that's really how my workouts go. There's really a main movement where my goal is progressive overload, getting stronger as in making the muscle stronger, not changing my form or becoming more biomechanically advantaged in the movement or something. And then after that, it's really more pure bodybuilding. I still try to lift heavy weight, but it's really more pure blood volume, isolation, focus on the muscle. So after this, I go to lateral raises. Coming up here, if I can waddle myself over to the camera. And these are nothing special. I've been doing a lot of cable lateral stuff, and I haven't done really too many standing lateral movements in a while, so I thought I'd maybe bring those back this blast. And you can see here, what I'm trying to do is actually not raise my shoulders up. I'm trying to keep my shoulders down, pressed down towards my hip, and that actually takes the traps out of it and really isolates the shoulders. I don't know if you can see it very well there, but when a lot of people do it, they'll shrug up and the traps will actually go up. What you really want to do is try to press your shoulder joint down toward your hip as you're raising it up, and that'll give you a much stronger contraction on the side delt. Here's a movement that I've actually kind of been doing for rear delts, and I didn't intentionally do this for rear delts initially, but I did this, I don't know, a few times a couple months ago, just as a variation from just regular upright rows or cable upright rows. And for whatever reason, doing it with this form, it changes the motion just enough where rather than being a trap and side delt movement, I really feel it more in my rear delts. And it's kind of, you get bored doing the exact same, bent over laterals or reverse pec deck for rear delts. So it's nice to find a different movement. And from a bodybuilding standpoint, although I'm not really planning to compete anytime soon, from a physique standpoint, rear delts are really where it's at as far as delts. If you want to look wide, if you want to look thick, it's rear delts. Everyone's got front delts. If you want that three-dimensional look standing from the side, you want a really thick rear delt. If you want to look really wide from the front, and I've talked about this in numerous videos, it's actually your rear delt that sticks out the farthest to the side, not your side delt. Your side delt actually points towards the front a little bit when you're relaxed. And now on the triceps. This is a variation on dead step skull crushers. These are dumbbell dead step skull crushers. And the reason I'm doing these is because the same thing. I've got the shoulder and nerve issues with my left side, and it really affects my pressing strength. And the biggest thing is it affects my tricep. I don't know. I think the injury I think was actually way back in 2003, and I think it's just slowly compounded to where it is today. I remember even as far back as 2007 struggling with lockout on bench with my left tricep. That was always what would give out first. And whatever I did back in 2003, it just continues to get, worse. And so really what I'm trying to do is just hold. I don't really expect at my age to get my left tricep strength back to my right, but I'm trying to delay the weakening or minimize the strength differential. But it's really pretty frustrating on upper body movements when I know my left side's going to fail a rep or two short of my right side. This was just something to try. I don't train at this gym all the time. And I really, what I wanted to do was place a bar, like a camber bar, in between the handles and do a close grip bench press. But because the bar doesn't just move straight up, it moves forward and inward. The bar just wouldn't work. It got all wedged up. So I just grabbed the handles really as close as I could. And I'm trying to do basically a close grip bench here. Now, my workout got kind of disordered this week, and so I had done chest just the day before. So it's really a lot of pressing on my shoulder and chest at this point because I went heavy with hammer strength already, but it's something else to try. Gave me a decent pump in my tricep. Now here's just the old standby standard tricep pushdowns. Nothing special here. I do these a million different ways. In a video just last week, I showed a way to do a mechanical drop set as you keep stepping closer and closer to the cable. Here, I don't really do that. I'm just kind of doing just standard, and I'm trying to keep my elbows in a little bit. And that's really all I focus on. I never really watched myself do these before, but I got kind of a hunched back. That's not intentional. I think that's just bad posture. And I think it's exacerbated by that little break in the mirror because it makes me look a little crooked.